Rambler Podcast Network. My name is Jacob Alger.
My name's Nick Aown.
Here we do school news,
Current events,
and a touch of... We talked about this.
Dude,
There's
I
no
thought we said just.
God. 3, 2, 1. And just a touch of nonsense.
So, Jacob, what do you say we hop right into this, huh? All right, welcome to today's episode. Our hosts here, Nick Aown and
Jacob Alger.
We're just gonna, for our pilot episode, talk about some things that we find pretty interesting.
Yeah. Going a little crazy off the area to see how we bounce off ideas. Maybe go down a rabbit hole or two.
Exactly. So for our pilot episode of the 2019-2020 Rambler Podcast Network series, we're going to get started with, let's see where this goes.
All right, I like it. So I have a few interesting topics. I'll go first. We're going to go on a little bit of a dark... Well, actually...
No, I want something light.
I want something light, too.
We could go with the flying squirrels topic.
No, I want to go sloths.
Sloths. Oh, God.
So sloths, they get a bad rap. Honestly, they're so lazy. But they're pretty cute. But
they're
regardless,
not that cute.
They look like teddy bears in the forest. They're literally teddy bears of the jungle.
Yeah, with gross yellow claws. It's like they never brush or clean themselves.
Dude, you're slothist right now.
I'm not slothist. I just don't think that they're that cute of an animal.
Well, you can keep your opinions to yourself.
Okay, well,
right,
what about your opinions?
Well, I think that they get a bad rap. They're always told to be lazy. These lazy things. And I was reading up on it, and there's this one canopyist, which means that they go in the jungle and they sit up there in the trees for hours just documenting what they see. Sloths that are in captivity sleep twice as more than sloths that are in the wild.
Twice as more.
Twice
you heard it here first.
Twice as much. Sorry.
They sleep twice as more than the normal sloth. Yes.
So sloths in the wild only sleep 9 hours, which is what we're supposed to get. So they're sleeping about the same as us on a normal schedule when we don't have math homework.
Right. Right.
And
well, here's the thing.
Yeah. All right.
Math homework. It's interesting you bring that up because, excuse me, I don't actually do that. So I get 9 hours regardless. I am well rested.
I can't wait for McDowell to hear this.
Oh,
no, you got Clausen right now.
I do have Clausen. She knows. She's graded my homework before. She knows.
I gotta thank my parents. They really grounded into me that I need to get my homework done before I do anything else.
Wow.
So
what an excellent habit.
And I go to bed at like 10:30.
Jeez.
I know. I'm getting like 8.5 hours of sleep. That's not as much as a sloth, but
it's not.
Let me tell you, in the morning I am feeling like one.
That's good.
I'm gonna put a laugh track in right there.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But talking about sloths again. So that means that when we're putting these animals in captivity, they're literally like bored out of their minds, and all they do is sleep.
Wow. I would not have thought that.
And so that opens up the whole idea is like maybe that all the things that we know about animals in captivity are completely wrong. Because maybe they've just changed their behavior and their ideas because they've been in captivity. Maybe we've created like a subspecies of captive sloth of like
subspecies.
Yeah, I'd probably take it a little too far, but like these new like cultures and ideas for animals.
Zoo sloth.
Oh, my phone just went flying.
Wow.
Oh, that's.
Good job,
that went. Okay, got it. All right. That was smooth.
Yeah, you're smooth.
I try my best.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is all right. Anyway, so we were doing. I don't know.
I kind of want to talk about how smooth you are now.
I am. If you don't know this already,
have you ever seen Jacob Alger on the dance floor?
I have got moves like Jagger. Oh my god! If you see, let me tell you, if you see me going up on stage when there is a bop playing, I'm about to take every lady in that room.
Shut up! No, you're not. Don't even.
Dude. Let me tell you, ladies swoon over me. Every day. I just see it. I walk by and I'm like, yeah, that's right. So, and let me tell you, my pickup lines, the best. The best thing.
Give us a couple.
You can't
just lead us in there and not give us a couple.
Well, I'm not even prepared.
I'm really not prepared.
Flips out this big list of pickup lines.
Oh.
All right. You ready for this? Am I doing it to you?
Acts like I'm the girl that you're trying to pick up right now. Oh, Jacob. Great moves on the dance floor. Will you say something? I'm trying to compliment you.
I kind of just want to see where this goes. I think you should continue doing a girl voice.
This is not the point of the segment. Please, pick up line.
I need the mood again. I need the mood again.
Oh, Jacob. You're doing so good on the dance floor.
Hey, baby.
Baby.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10.
I'm not from Tennessee.
All right. Well, are you from Minnesota?
No.
Where are you from?
Montana.
Because you're the only Montan that I see.
Mountain? I'm the only mountain that you see? Are you calling me fat?
Ruined,
Are you calling me fat?
You ruined it for me.
I'm huge, huh?
You're supposed to say...
You're saying I'm huge.
No.
Wow, you're smooth, Jacob. That was good.
You're just a heavier set, you know?
Just heavy set. Just broad bone.
You are just, you got thick bones.
Let the listeners know there's nothing wrong with having thick bones. It's fine. Let it be known. We're not discouraging anyone to
This is purely for comedical.
This is comedy. No one get offended out there. There's nothing wrong.
We love you all.
Being big bone. We really do. We love all of our listeners.
Yeah.
Every single 6 of them.
Mason, I'm talking about you, Mason. You're
He's probably not gonna even.
He's probably not gonna listen to this, but you know what? I'm talking about
Maybe
you.
shoot
Mason.
it to him in an email.
All right, here you go. Ready? There's another topic right here.
Okay.
Gonna hit him all cylinders.
Okay.
How do you think the world's gonna end?
Oh, jeez.
What kind of apocalypse are you looking forward?
Am I looking forward to the apocalypse?
What kind of apocalypse are you looking forward to?
Oh, jeez. It's got to be AI, right? Everyone's thinking artificial intelligence these days.
Yeah. Well, have you seen those videos of the robot doing like flips and tricks, like
I think those are green screens though.
It's green screens?
Yeah, I think those are green screens because I saw one yesterday of like a robot with like a pistol. He has dual pistols on him.
Why would they give a robot weapons?
I don't know.
That's
guess what the caption of the video was?
What?
It was, "Goodbye, humanity."
Wow.
Right?
Okay, listen.
Right?
Okay.
So sinister.
You're not going to listen to this, whoever made that robot. But let me tell you one thing. That is probably one of the dumbest things you could have ever done.
You're being tricked, though. You didn't let me finish. It's just a green screen. But it was a robot.
The pistols are the green screen?
Yeah, it was all on a green screen.
How do you green screen your hands?
Computerized. It was,
CGI was what it was, not a green screen.
I don't know if it was CGI. Somewhere in the comments, I read the comments, they said it was a green screen. I don't really know. Anyway, so robot grabs the pistols, starts shooting like crazy. Like, boom, 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 on the target. Ping, 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 right? On the target. And then a human steps in front, and the robot stops. And as soon as the human steps out of the robot's way, starts shooting like crazy.
What kind of trust does this man have?
I know, right?
To step in front of a firing gun.
So get this. They think they trust it, but now the humans, they start testing it. They start beating up the robot to see if it'll react, and it doesn't. Okay, and then they do it again, and they keep doing it, and eventually, the robot's had enough, and it throws the human aside, kicks the human like 40 feet in the air, and then pulls up his gun, points at the human, and then the video ends. Like kind of nuts, right?
I think that's real.
You think it's real?
I think that's 100% real.
It probably happened in like New Mexico or something. That's where they always do that stuff. It's so weird. Why did they pick New Mexico for all that stuff?
I don't know. It's a weird thought.
You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't Area 51 New Mexico?
You might be right.
Or maybe.
That was so disappointing, the Area 51 raid.
I know, God.
Oh my God, I was expecting that to be actually a real thing, and
people showed up, but
but like 18 of them. I probably should not be encouraging a government raid on a school podcast.
No, probably not.
But I thought it was gonna be cool. I thought it was gonna be cool.
Here's the real kicker, though. I looked it up. Don't be too disappointed in me. It is in Nevada, Area 51.
Honestly, Nevada and New Mexico are not that much different.
Like
in general, they're not.
Sorry to our Nevada and New Mexico listeners. I'm sure that you guys are both from great states with lots to see and blah, blah, blah,
Totally,
blah, blah.
totally not just desert, cactus, and gambling.
Yeah, exactly.
Woo, wow, you got so much to offer. Wow.
Oh, wow,
Wow, you're just Mexico but new. Wow. Way to go.
Well, I'm New Mexico and I don't have any water. Ooh,
Woo.
look at me.
Then look at me, I'm Nevada. I got a Spanish name in American country.
Hey.
Wow, everyone pronounces me wrong.
Yeah, guess what? I'm
Oh,
Nevada.
okay, whatever. I don't want to talk about them
Yeah,
anymore.
I mean,
They're just the worst.
They're cool states, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
Area 51's in Nevada.
It is okay. Well,
Yeah.
No.
So
all right.
back on topic.
AI. All right. You don't
Sure,
think it's
yeah,
gonna
we'll
ruin
go
the
back
world?
to AI. Yeah, gonna ruin the world. I don't think it'll be very soon. I think humans will still ultimately have control, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, that's how I think it's gonna
So, a
go.
different end of the world. Do you think there's gonna be increased job unemployment because of robots?
So a higher.
Do you think eventually, higher unemployment rate? Do you think that's just going to continue to skyrocket because of robots?
Yeah, it's got to, right?
I mean, they're making robots for all these different things going on out there.
I know. You go to McDonald's half the time. I go to McDonald's and people don't even want to go up to the cash register.
That's
They just
I got something to say about that.
okay.
I think that is just, I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
I like having the so I worked at McDonald's. Full disclosure, I did.
Oh my gosh! Really?
Yes, Nicholas. Thank you for the totally real reaction to that. Yeah, so I worked there
you worked at
while
McDonald's?
I was working. So I was heading there.
You're telling me that you worked at McDonald's?
Yes,
For real?
I'm telling you, I
God,
worked at
what a funny
McDonald's.
thing. Okay.
We were going. I was heading into freshman year of high school. It was that summer, and I wanted some money because I was a high schooler. I needed dollar bills, y'all. And so that was cringy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
Sorry.
that's
Sorry. Let's keep,
Let's keep going. Let's
keep
just
seeing where
keep
this goes.
keep fluid, And so I enjoyed it. I enjoy working with people. I fully think that people should work in one customer service in their life because there is people out there that are just horrible people to the people that work there, and they're not always able to do everything that needs to be done. And it's a team thing, and so if someone lets everyone down, then everyone gets yelled at, and people need to understand that most people are doing the best that they can.
Yeah. I understand that. I definitely understand that. Being a person who has never worked in fast food, I probably can't comment on this.
Probably not, but go ahead. Make your
Okay?
comment.
You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just feel like, you may be trying your best, but there's gonna be some point where you're just not hitting that mark, right? You may be trying your best, but at the end of the day, you're just not doing what needs to get done. I feel like there should be some sort of repercussion for that.
All right, I agree with you. First off, you said you're trying your best,
Yes.
but you're meeting that mark. Okay. I think that's management's.
You think it's management?
I think that's management's job to give you repercussions and not the customer.
Okay. Is it fair that the customer might be dissatisfied with the service that they
I'm okay with the dissatisfied, but the upright rudeness and the yelling to them, that's a little
Have you
over the
been
line.
yelled at?
Well,
Are you a little sensitive because you got
no,
yelled at?
I personally have not been yelled at. But I was there my second day working there.
Ooh.
A little story time, right?
All right, yeah,
I'll set the mood. I'm sitting at the cash register.
Right.
I was the guy that was always up front because I had the pretty young face.
You still do.
Oh, God, thank you. The electrons are really showing.
You from Montana?
They're really
You're
showing.
the only Montana I see.
Ooh, pulling it back.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting at the cash register. I'm pulling out the bags, cleaning up the ice cream machine that's really not always broken, but they just don't feel like cleaning it. And this guy walks in, and there's a girl there working. I'm not going to say the name because, witness protection and all that. They'll
Yeah,
breathe down my neck.
Could come into play. We don't want that.
We don't want that.
Don't want FBI knocking on
This
our door.
guy comes in, and he starts just yelling at this girl
Oh, dear.
because his snack wrap was cold.
Not the snack
But let me
wrap.
tell you something.
Okay.
The snack wraps are supposed to be cold.
Ah.
You're not supposed to heat up lettuce. Do you
Right.
want warm lettuce?
No, it gets
Really?
so soggy.
Yeah, so the snack wrap is supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be on the go.
Right.
Cool Ranch snap wrap.
Mm-hmm.
And so this guy starts yelling. He starts cussing her out, and he grabs her collar and yells at her.
Right.
And so, second day of working, police had to come in. He's now forever banned from that McDonald's.
Forever.
Forever banned from that McDonald's and any McDonald's within a 30-mile perimeter.
You're joking.
I am not. There is the nice little document in the back safe that was there, and I read it all, and I was like, wow, that's really harsh.
That's insane.
I thought he got his just desserts.
Think about the type of person you have to be banned
At
from a McDonald's for 30-mile radius.
For life.
You got to be one heck of a type of person.
So, think about that. When you're older, your kids will be like, man, Dad, I want to go get McDonald's. You're like, well, sorry, I cussed a lady out when I was like
Think
23.
about what you're doing for your kids.
Yeah, you got to get them their healthy meal, man. You got to get them
You got to make them happy. You got to get them that happy.
Now you got to drive 30 miles for a chicken McNugget.
Is it called a chicken McNugget?
I don't know, man. It was freshman year.
It might be.
But man, I'm just saying. You got to think about it. There's
not
future.
Cool, right? Not
cool. There's levels. You can definitely make sure that your service was dissatisfied, but don't take it to a personal level. So
yeah, I get it.
How did we get onto McDonald's?
What did we start with? It was.
Oh, we talked about AI and that thing. Okay, I'll go back to the original thought. So, but it's nice, though, when the guy's just sitting there at the cash register, and he makes eye contact with you, and then you just walk over to the thing the automatic thing, and you just make him feel useless. It's like,
you really do. You render them useless.
If there's a line, sure, go ahead. But if there's a person there, say hi. Make it, because they're bored. They're looking for something to do.
I know.
Because if they just stand there, they're going to get yelled at. So if you give them a job to do, they're happy to do it.
I know.
So if you see someone, there's no line, just go up there.
Message of the day, guys.
Be nice to your McDonald's employee.
Just be nice.
Put a McSmile on their face.
Put a McSmile on that pretty McFace of theirs.
Yeah. I was pulling it up. And you remember last year, was it last year, I think, that they took a picture of a black hole?
I think, yes, I remember that, yeah.
And so in chemistry, we're talking about the idea that light, in general, when it's not moving, it has no mass, at all.
I was stunned by that. I heard that today.
But the thing is that you really can't get light to not move. And so that's when it has a black hole. And I was looking up, and there's actually 3 types. So there's a supermassive one, which is basically this 3 billion to 2 million times larger than our sun.
Okay.
And it's so dense in the middle that, of course, light can't escape. It's all just sucked right into there. And so it's just the absence of literally everything because it's just so dense.
Right.
And so we were working on it, and I was just like, man, that is crazy that you have these things out there that is literally absorbing everything. And then in the center of our galaxy, there's a black hole which keeps everything going. I just it's a crazy thought.
Did you say in the center of our galaxy there's a black hole? In the center of a galaxy,
there's a supermassive black hole. And so that's what everything's going on. The density inside is so massive, that's what keeps our galaxy where it's at.
Are you saying that our entire universe is spiraling into the abyss that is a supermassive black hole?
Wow.
That is quite a hot take.
That is an existential thought right there.
Yes, it is.
We are all circling around the void of nothing. And we are just so small compared to that.
Do you think we're going to crash into that void of nothing eventually?
I don't think any time in our lifetime.
So you don't think that next year, before we graduate, we're going to spiral into a void of nothing and be consumed by the dark energy that is a black hole?
No, the odds are probably not.
Okay, well, hey, it could happen.
Just saying.
It could happen.
I don't think the odds are of that happening.
Well, stranger things have happened before.
Yeah, this is very true.
Yes. Right. Anyway, next weather. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Next topic.
Sounds like the weather's on
you want to talk? Yeah, I'm falling under the weather. If you will.
Yeah, you might be hearing me sniffling every once in a while.
God, there it is. That's disgusting.
Some congestion in the sinuses.
You hate to hear it.
You love it.
No.
Well.
No, you may love it.
No, I really don't.
Clearing yourself out, but I
gotta do B&B. I'm not feeling too good about this congestion.
Regardless of your BM whoozy what, I have to listen to you through this headset of you sniffling. So.
Oh yeah, if you guys don't know,
please refrain.
We have these nice old headsets just sitting right on our. We have this nice little microphone going to us. I'll take a video of ourselves right now, and if this goes on YouTube, then we'll put this picture on for it. I'll take a nice big smile for me, Nick.
Okay, here I am.
Yeah, you guys are seeing that right now if it's on YouTube. Nice job.
Thanks.
All right, and so we have this mic like you're looking at, and we can hear each other. So it's kind of like we're getting feedback. Yeah, so you can hear I can hear every little lip smack that Nick does while he's talking. So it's very delightful.
Anyway, yes.
What were we talking about?
I think we were talking about the weather.
Oh yeah, all right.
So, what are your thoughts on the weather?
I think it kind of sucks right
yeah,
now.
Not good, right?
I'm not a winter guy. Like I don't ski, I don't snowboard. I maybe sled like twice a year.
Dude, how old are you?
I'm old enough to sled, bro.
Old enough?
I'm old enough.
Not too old?
I'm not too old. You look at bobsled. Do you watch the Olympics and you watch bobsled? That stuff isn't.
It's a bunch of grown men.
They are hitting that at like 70 miles per hour. They fall out of that. They are dead.
Have you ever seen Cool Runnings?
I have.
Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. Hey.
That song slaps.
Oh, absolutely. Nothing slaps harder.
That's true. Well, that song right there actually has a very specific meaning to me.
Yeah, Jamaica, we have a bobsled
And so
team.
for drama,
okay,
the opening show night, every guy would go inside this in our little tiny, probably not bigger than the studio we're in right now.
Okay.
So, and we would all turn off the lights, we sit down, and we just play Jamaica bobsled team.
Why?
We feel like if we don't do that, the show's not going to be very good. And
You're
so
kidding.
every year before the show starts, they'll say, call time in 5. We'll all run to the boys' room. No girls allowed.
The boys' room.
You
guys running to the bathroom?
The little actor room.
To perform your satanic Jamaican ritual?
Wow. I wouldn't go so far. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Woo.
It's a cool ritual. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I apologize.
I'm saying, it's a little angelic if you ask my...
Angelic ritual.
When we're all sitting there and we're all hitting that Jamaica bobsled team, like, there is something spiritual about that, man.
Is there really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have, or does it actually help?
I have no idea. Well, I do know that the one time that we didn't do it, Carter Coates fell down on stage.
Did he really?
Yeah, so I'm just going to say
that's a bad omen.
That's Carter Coates. Well, he's... Oh, we got it. Oh. This isn't it. Oh man,
that was too bad that I had to play that because that
was
wasn't
upsetting.
quite it, was it?
That was a little upsetting. But
Yeah,
you know, whatever. You
Anyway.
know, we'll just
we'll roll with it. Let's see where this goes.
We'll cut that in post.
Oh, okay.
All
I
right.
hope not.
All right, Jacob, reminder to cut that in post. All right.
Oh God, you just make a little mental,
a little mental note to
cringy,
myself.
Dude. That was cringy.
Come on, man.
Okay,
Wait,
I'm sorry.
whoa.
I gotta cut the.
Jeez, wow.
Excuse me. I gotta cut the insults out of this.
Yeah, wow. This is.
I know.
I'm gonna need you to apologize for me.
I don't think I'm going to.
I'm gonna need you to apologize real quick.
And what if I don't?
Then we're gonna stop.
Anyway,
it
has been snowing like crazy.
We're gonna stop the podcast. If you don't apologize right now, we're gonna stop the podcast.
Don't do this.
Apologize right now, man. I'm gonna cry.
Me and the audience both know that's not true. You aren't going to cry.
I'm tearing up at the seams right now.
Can you an actor.
I just want to hear two simple words.
The weather. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I said I'm sorry. Now you're saying I'm sorry.
All right. Proceed.
It's been snowing like crazy lately.
It has, yeah.
It's November 11th. I'm sorry. Shoot, is it November 12th?
I don't.
It's November 12th. And it's November 12th.
Nice job, Nicholas.
It's been snowing though since like November 4th.
This is true. We got this kind of little sinister cycle going on right now.
Right. Oh, it's melt, freeze, make the roads bad, but no snow days.
Let me tell you.
Repeat.
No
snow days. Repeat.
No snow. Yeah, honestly, yes. Do you ever drive through Division?
Oh,
Division is the worst.
Oh, I've driven down Division.
If you haven't done that lately, when it's icy out, and you stop at that four-way, you are going 3 miles per hour max when you're crossing that intersection. It is the worst.
Absolutely.
And you're just sitting there, and you're seeing that truck. You're seeing that truck come barreling down, and you're like, wow, that truck is not going to stop.
And you said this is the end.
I'm like, well, this is probably it.
This is the end.
This is the moment. And then they stop, and then you're fine.
Well, that's good.
But, that's beside the point. I got one last topic to close us out.
All right, let's do it.
Nicholas.
Yes.
Nicholas Aown. Jolly old Saint Nick.
That is my name.
Have you seen any good movies lately? What kind of movies have you seen? Or if you listen to good music? Like, I just want some, suggestions. What are you really feeling?
Good music.
Good music or movie?
I'll start with a movie that I saw.
All right. Fire away.
Have you seen It?
I have seen it. Now, are we talking the 80 something?
Assuming
film?
you've seen both.
I have seen chapter 1, and I know the chapter 2 story because I read the book.
You read the book?
I did read the book.
Like the whole thing?
I read the whole thing. I read it while camping, and I was in a tent.
Oh my god!
And it scared the crap out of me. I won't lie.
You read a book while you were camping?
I read a book while I was camping.
Why didn't you go swimming?
Because it was my family reunion, and it was boring. And the pond, it's not a lake, it's a pond.
Ew.
And it was like all mossy.
Who goes camping at a pond?
Well, we didn't camp in the pond.
Oh, you
The
went
lake
to the pond.
was a pond. Yeah.
So was it all marshy and stuff?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Ew, did you go fishing?
Well,
Are you a big fisherman?
I didn't. I like to fish. I just don't have. I'm not good at it. I don't know enough
No
about
one's
it.
good at fishing.
That's very true.
No one's good. You just have to spend a bunch of time.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason that campground shut down. That's all we'll say.
Where's it at?
It's Myers Lake.
Myers Lake.
So.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Well,
Wait. Is it?
no resemblance to the supermarket.
Oh, no resemblance. No. Okay. Okay, I got you.
So, anyways, go ahead with your it.
Well, I was just gonna say, I was watching this movie It, right?
Yeah.
And it was the new one that came out this year. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
And
The old adult versions of the kids from the previous one.
Right. Exactly. So, I was watching the movie, and when I left the movie theater, I was kind of looking back, and I was like, "Man, that was scary." Like, oh boy, that was really scary.
Spoopy.
Yeah, it was poopy. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, man, I don't know if that movie was scary or it just had a lot of jump scares. You know what I mean?
All right. We
movie.
are going on a big Okay, so this is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
So I like movies. I probably haven't seen all the good ones. I have a big list, always expanding.
Okay.
Because like I've seen all these good movies, but I haven't seen Forrest Gump. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Like I've seen all these ones that are really good that not a lot of people know about, and like I'm trying to broaden my horizons, because I think that's a really cool project of art. I love horror movies. I hate new modern horror movies.
Yeah.
So their goal is like their budget is maybe like $200,000. Blair Witch Project, if you're aware what that was.
Oh, yeah.
Their budget was $100,000. They are the highest profit margin movie ever made, because they ended up making like $600 million off of that.
Right.
So the profit margin was amazing.
Yeah.
These horror movies cost nothing to make, and they're raking in millions of dollars.
Yeah.
They don't care about a storyline. They don't care about that stuff, because they know that a boyfriend,
so annoying.
you're gonna bring your significant other, because they're gonna get scared, and they're gonna get close to you. And that's what you paid your $10 for. And so, if you actually want to see good horror movies, you need to go not during October, because that's when all the bad ones come out.
Yeah. Yeah, because those are the ones that are...
It is a good movie. It was... Ooh, that's hard to explain. It is a good movie, but there is a lot of cheap scares.
Oh, yeah.
When there could have been probably better ones. There was this really cool part in the first one where you have, I can't remember his name. What's the heavier set kid named?
Heck if I know.
All right, well, there's this heavier set kid, and he's sitting in the library, and this is when they find out about Pennywise the Clown, and he looks over, and all these people, like, you don't see it in that, but if you look in the reflection, all these people are turned to him, have a creepy smile. Like, that's the kind of unsettling stuff that I enjoy. It's not like a big, loud poof.
That's the unsettling stuff that I enjoy.
I enjoy being completely scared to my...
I love having my stomach in a knot and my brain crying from how weird this is.
Yeah, I love it.
You do?
I love it, yeah, it's great.
Sometimes I like it.
Well, I saw this great movie last year. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's the Emoji Movie.
Oh, my
one of the best movies I've ever seen made.
Yeah, I'm sure it was great.
The advertising in it was just... I've never seen someone make so many commercials in a movie, and let me tell you, it was revolutionary. I never realized Apple products were just so innovative, or that Just Dance 2020 would be coming to all available devices, or the fact that Spotify is giving out like high school account premiums.
Just so you know, I have no idea what you're talking. Were there ads in the middle?
There were ads in the movie.
Like actual ads?
There were.
Or was it part of the movie?
No. It was such a great movie. Such a great movie. I love when people are sellouts and they get paid to put literal commercials in the movie.
Right.
So the whole premise was that an emoji is not happy with the emoji it is.
Okay.
It really needs to break free,
sorry.
break from the mold.
I'm so sorry.
I know. It was like a smiley emoji, but he wanted to be like every emoji. He wanted to break free from the mold.
Good for him. He's got big goals.
I'm probably butchering this plot, but the whole thing sucks. I mean, it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite movies. And the whole plot is he's going through these phones and going through these apps to break free from the phone. Mm-hmm. And every single one of these apps is a paid advertiser where they're basically going through sponsorships.
Wow.
Like one of them is they need to beat a Candy Crush level.
That's cheap.
Well, yeah, they made a lot of money actually, because it was such a good movie.
A cheap way to make a lot of money.
It was such a good movie.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So that's my recommendation if you have a good movie going out. If you want to see a nice one that will really warm your hearts and really bring everyone together, go rent the Emoji Movie.
Yeah.
And then promptly burn it afterwards.
It sounds really good.
It was really good. All right.
All right, well, hey,
so,
how do you feel?
I'm feeling pretty good with the topics we just talked about. We went a good distance on that.
I think so. I mean, we're what are we on here?
We're roughly.
Yeah, we're getting up to around 50 minutes.
Wow, this is
time flies when
we're talking about nonsense.
Nonsense, if you will.
So.
Yeah. Well, hey.
Thanks for sticking with us as we saw where that went.
Thanks for sticking us.
We kind of derailed a bit, but that was the whole point of this.
Yeah,
so.
we just we wanted to see where it went, and I think we now see where it went.
Yeah, I think we all saw where that went, and I think that was a pretty productive 50 minutes of our time.
All right.
You'll probably only see about 40 to 30 minutes of that because
Once
some of it was
Jacob's absurd errors.
Yeah, I was very unsmooth in particular parts, but
we're gonna wrap it up right there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking with us. Drive safe.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
God bless you guys. God bless the USA. Have a great day.
Hey, have a good one.